So, hi everybody. This is your stay at home grandma, and I'm back with more candle making. So, I have two things I'm going to show you tonight that I think you're going to love. I put my Etsy page up. I haven't got everything in yet, but I will. We're going to make some wax melts two different ways. These were made by somebody else for me, but these are what, if you don't know, these are what wax melts look like. And they smell good too. And this is a wax melter. It's already got some wax in it. But this is, and then you can get these at the dollar store or any place else. Anyway, how's everybody doing? I am doing fine. Just fooling around with my phone here. Waiting for some people to come on. Hello, Fubu Mom. How are you? Um, I have my SD page up. It isn't finished yet. I just, like I said, I had to completely do it all over again and stuff. But the waxes, one of the waxes are up, but the other ones are not yet. How's everybody? How's everybody doing on your end of the world? Hope everybody's fine, Wellness Mom. I'm doing well. Always finishing some work. We are always finishing some work. I know what you mean. Okay. And my kids are all grown. Well, my grandkids are not. So they're here a lot of the time. But right now, they are babysitting their nieces because their father works at night and their mother's in school. So, it gives them a little bit of coins and stuff like that. And it saves them from, they live up the street, but it saves them from bringing them over here and, all that. And, they have to spend the night. They can stay in their own house and stuff like that. I'm doing fine. I am doing fine. I'm just breezing along with the breeze. But I am doing quite well. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing what I gotta do. You're a young entrepreneur. I think that that's fabulous. I am. Hello, little Ruby's daycare. How are you? And how are those little darling little children of yours? I'm going to reveal these in a minute from last week, but the smells are divine. So if you weren't here last week, you'll see what we made. And I have to put this down just a little bit so you can see them. We made these candles last week. I showed them out of things that we have at home. Okay. I use all kinds of things for candle molds. I do not own, nor have I ever owned, even when I had a shop, a professional mold. I always made them out of things I had at home. Oh yeah, all right, okay, yeah, they are. All right, yeah, that shoot. My granddaughter, the middle one, because the oldest one is the mother of the children, and she's 32. And then I have a granddaughter that's 18 and one that's 15. And then I have grandson. But she just graduated high school. So she wanted to take a little break. So she's going to college in the fall, in the winter. She's starting college, and so she does all kinds of things for me, for her mother. I mean, she's just really an entrepreneur, and her sister follows in her footsteps. Her sister does a lot of writing, so look for her sister. Her name is Hadia, to write some actual good books and things like that, because she really does a lot of writing, and it's entertaining. So, anyway, I think I'll get this one out. I'm not going to color these today because I'm just not going to, but I'm going to scent them. So let's see what scents we can use. I think I'll use white birch. This is also luminescence from the Dollar Tree. I'm going to use Dollar Tree things today, if I can find them all. And this is white rose. Okay, so who's over here? We're here. Okay, I'm going to start revealing. So these are the candles that we made out of just these, the paper cups. Make sure that they're wax paper cups. The styrofoam paper cups will not do. And you will have a whole rack full of uncomfortable wax. So make sure that these things are all, like the milk cartons, things like that. The other one that you can use, if I can find it, is the Pringles can. I haven't used this. I'll use this next Tuesday because I've got to show you how to do a spiral candle. But I wanted to show you how to do the wax melts because, they make good gifts. And you do not have to buy wax. It's up there. So if you want to, go online and buy it, it's fine. Everything's not up on my Etsy page yet. But if you have somebody somewhere has candle wax like this, okay, somewhere in one of those drawers, there's candle wax, and that candle wax can be melted down and used for it. Okay, unless you're really using the taper candles, which I don't think, pretty much, I don't believe anybody is. I've seen them on a couple of tables on YouTube, but not many. I see mostly the bulky handles. Okay, so I think I'll take this one out first. These are the ones I did with the flowers in them. So these are the flowers in them. So let's do this. Yeah, you don't have to. I think a lot of times we spend time, I got to reach over and get my, thinking about what we can buy instead of what we have at home. But like everything else, I have to learn just like you do. I found out some things today. Well, I'll tell you what I was going to do. I got, I do product reviews. So I got some white sheets for nothing and I reviewed them. But I said, I already have a set of white sheets. I want to paint them. So I was looking at my fabric paint. I said, no, there has to be a better way. I want to dye them. So I started looking around on YouTube. This smells so good. I'm taking this off. Excuse me, but this smells good. So I'm taking this off. And you see the flowers in the bottom? You see the flowers on top? Now, that paper smells good. And this is the luminescence from the dollar store. Hi, Carmen, how are you? So I'm going to cut this off. Put this over here. We're doing a revealing of last week's candles that we made, and then we're going to go into the teaching for today. So I got some extra wax somehow, so I'll put it down in here because I don't waste any wax. So that's the first one. So again, I'll show you in 1 minute. Just let me get this wax. So again, this is the wax, the candle. Isn't that pretty? And it's got color all down here. And it's away from the candle wick. And I cut the wick down. So I'm going to put that over here. Now, this is the milk carton, the thinner milk carton. Okay? Oh, if you want, you can cash at me if you want to. And you can buy me a coffee. I've gotten really modern now. So this is it. So this is the square one going up. I'm going to cut it so it'll be even. Because I have arthritis, so sometimes arthritis does not play well with me. It doesn't play the game at all. But I still fear it very, very much. This smells good also. I forgot what this one is. I think this is rose. This is a light rose. This goes into 3 shades of rose, by the way. Sort of like a rainbow effect. Those are the flowers there. And then now these will make nice gifts, little Ruby, for your parents. I would not, and I know you know that, but I would not let the kids do it. I didn't start letting my kids mess with the wax until they were 8, 9 years old. They would be in the room with me, but I would not let them touch the wax, especially my son, because he had his way of having little accidents. So, you know, I'm not going to take this off right now. I'll take it off later, but this is the square one. Now, this has a little bit of indentation in it, and I didn't notice it, but I would just, if I wanted to, I would fill this up with wax. But sometimes it just, it looks good. The flowers look good and everything except for that little indentation. Like I said, I did not notice it. I think the other one has one too. But this is 2 different colors of pink. I don't know whether you can see that or not, but I mean, I thought that was really nice. I'm going to cut the wick. Okay. Now I'm doing this down in my kitchen because even though I have a burner upstairs, it's only one, and the wax is already melted on the stove over there. So now this is the last one. This was done in a milk carton also. Well, it was a milk carton. It was a passion fruit carton. One of my granddaughter's favorite drinks. So we got the reveals. Hey dears, how are you? We're revealing, I'll show you again. We're revealing what we made last week. I should have bought that trash can over here now, but I didn't. I'm not going to pull it all off right now because it does take some time. So this is just the plain one. I didn't do anything with this one at all. except put some eucalyptus in it. Now this does have an indentation in it also. So like I said, I've been so busy this week. I really didn't know I would have actually filled this up a little bit more, but it will still burn and it's still nice. Okay, so that's that. Now I am going to go over. Okay, so here's the other one, Diaz. See the flowers in it? This has an indentation in it too. But it had a little bit more. But this is 2 shades of pink. So I thought that came out very nice, except for the indentation. But the flowers are there and everything like that. And then we have another one. And this is the little circle one with the flowers and the flowers down on the bottom. So I think that's really pretty. So let's go get some oil. Yeah. Let's go get some wax and let's start these. Okay, be right back. Play nicely with everybody, get to know everybody, and I'll be right back. Now I'm going to do this all 1 cent for the different ones. Again, everybody knows what a wax burner looks like, but these are the waxes. These are the cubes. So I have these right here. And I'm going to need the cups. I'm going to do it all 1 cent. So I think that I am going to go with the white birch. Okay, this is the one from Dollar Tree. I'm going to mix it in. I'm going to put a good amount in. So I'm going to put this in first. Pull this down just a little bit more. I'm going to mix this. Okay. So now you can pour this in anything that takes wax. You can even make them in the little milk cartons and then cut them up into 4s. You don't have to buy this, but I think if you go to I think you might be able to get something similar to this in a dollar store. I'm going to the dollar store Thursday, so I will look and see. Okay, so this may pour off a little bit on the table, but that's okay. Because what you'll do is you'll take this spoon, okay, and you'll gently just roll that off like that. Put this in there, roll it off some more. And some of it went on the table. This is my kitchen table. So right now I don't care, but I'm getting ready to redo it. So when I do it, I'm going to actually, hello, Southern Belle. How are you? When I do my table, I'll have paper down on it because, like I said, I do this in the kitchen because the stove, I can do much more with the stove than I can with the burner. I have a little electrical burner up there that I can do other things with, but when you're doing candle wax and stuff like that, not great. I don't think anyway. Because if I need more than one candle wax, like last week when we did I'm going to show you the candles that we did last week in a minute, Southern Belle. Okay, so all of that's off. Okay. So this is going to go over here like this. And we'll clean up that mess later. Okay, so now this right here is the one that has the little holes in it up here because we're going to make other scented ones, but okay, these are the ones that you put the little string through when you hang on the door or you hang someplace else. So we are going to, let me see what I did with them. Oh, they're right here. We are going to put some greenery in it. Okay, I'm going to cut this open. Now this is a little bit different than the candle because this won't burn. This will just melt down altogether. One day you'll see it all disappear. It'll just be hanging on the door, smiling at you and smelling just as nice. Hey, Charlene, how are you? So these are the dried flowers. Now, I'm going to do a tutorial on dried flowers, but and we're going to do one more candle class, and then we're going to get into making our own little perfumes and stuff like that because it is October, and I want to spend all November doing Christmas presents with you so that you can make a lot of your Christmas presents. I'm going to tell you, okay, you're going to be so proud of yourself. You won't know what to do. So again, these, I don't know. I got these to review because, like I said, I'm a reviewer, so I get a lot of things. I think you might be able to get them at maybe Hobby Lobby or Michael's or maybe Joann's Fabric. But they have the holes in them. But if you don't have anything that has a hole in them, and you have some things that are square or oblong or heart shape or whatever, you can take a toothpick, not a toothpick, a wooden skewer and stick it in the middle of it as it begins to get hard. Okay, so we're going to put this in. Now this is going to kind of harden already, which I wanted it to do because I want to show you some things. And you can bring out because this is all going to harden. Let's just scrape this off into this one. Okay, so this is all kind of like there. All right, so we are going to take these flowers and we're going to put them right on the top because nothing's going to burn. So we're not, it's not going to burn or anything like that. It just smells good. So we're going to take this flower right here, put it there. Take this leaf, put it there. Take another flower, put it there. Another flower, put it there. Take some other ones too. Take some of these little yellow ones. Now these are going to dry with the wax. Now we probably could have done them in the regular melt and pour, but I just didn't want to. I just made plain melt and pours so that you could see what they look like. Oh, that looks cute. And these are really nice because, you know, it's fall and they've got fall colors and kind of push it down. Can you see this all right? Or do I need to lower it just a little bit more? I'm gonna cut some of this. I'll lower just a little bit more so you can see it. You can see me. I know I'm good looking, but you know, he can't look at me right now. Okay, so pretty much I need to put one more here. So I'm going to put this one here. All right. So let's go through the reveal again, and then I'll go through what we did. So I don't have to be on forever and ever. It doesn't take long to do that. That's what the fun thing about this is. These don't take long, and you have like Christmas presents. You can make a dozen of these, or if you find certain things that will hold them, you can make like a dozen of these or something like that. Give them to your parents, your friends, the kids' teachers. We have little Miss, the daycare teacher here. You know, she can give them to her parents, and they'll be like, oh, and they smell wonderful. Okay, like I said, this one right here, this was given to me by a friend of mine, but I just wanted to see what the cubes look like, and it smells amazing. And I don't know how long I've had it. I've had it for a while. So this is the cubes here. And we'll cut them out when they're done. And it smells good. Okay, so let's go over what we did last week. Okay, so these are the candles that we did last week. This has an indentation in it. And so I should have filled it up, but I didn't because I was so busy this week. But see, I don't mind that because it smells amazing. And this is the dollar store one, the dollar store oil. And this is the bottom of it, and this is the top, and those are the flowers on it. Here's the other one. This is two different pinks. And this is the rose one. And that was the rose one was the one I used from my essential oils. And it smells good. Take this off later. I'm just pulling it off. I'll pull it off later. And then here's the other one. And I'll pull that off later too. This is just a square one. I didn't do anything to it, and I just made it plain white. But that smells amazing too. So next week will be our last week making candles, but we're going to take this and we're going to make a spiral candle. And I will make one ahead of time so you can see what it looks like. We'll make a spiral candle. These you'll see next week. They'll be revealed next week. And then we'll package them. Like how to send different things to your loved ones and stuff like that. And like I said, if you want to sell them, and just hit me up and I will explain to you everything that I know about the business. Each state is different, but you can certainly sell them. Okay. There is no right or wrong making candles. Well, if you set your kitchen on fire, you know what I mean? Be careful on the stove, things like that. Be careful with the little people, things like that. Like I said, I didn't have my children do them until they were like 7, 8 years old when they could, and I still did not let them move the pan from the stove and pour because I just didn't want to. If I was going to get burned down, I'm old. I've been old for quite some time, but for them, it would be a little bit different. And is there anything you want to know? Just ask me now. But don't you think though that this looks really good? Now imagine, I can kind of lift it up now. Imagine, if you will, okay, that when you put the handle on it, the handle through it, you can put some ribbon, you can put some rope, you can put all kinds of things. These go in this. This is a diffuser, but this is candle or wax already in it, and you put a little candle in there. What did I do with? I wanted to show you. Something I did with something, and I don't know. I always misplace something. I guess it comes with age in the territory. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But you can do that yourself. I mean, if you have spare time and you're not working all the time and stuff like that, that becomes fun. At least when I was working, candle making and things, even when I was home taking care of the kids and stuff like that, making things was fun for me. My mother was quite the opposite because she did it she did it long before I was born, but that was just the way of life. So she encompassed that way of life to me, but I enjoyed it. I guess she enjoyed it because she liked cooking for her family and making things. In fact, this sweater right here, with all the little designs in it and stuff, if you can see this was the last sweater she made before she died. This is over 40 years old. She's been dead for 40 years this month. And my son had to tell me that one. And what's unusual about it is, thank you, Southern Belle. Thank you. She made it for a lady, and it was under the bed, and it had a fur piece on it. And the lady never came for the sweater, so I took the fur piece off and I kept it. I have had it for 40 years. Okay. And this is the last thing she had. I have other things that she made. Hey, Annie Jenny, how you doing? Yeah, we are going to do make soaps, but I'm going to do melt and pours because you do not want to make soap from the beginning. It is tedious. And I find that, I don't know. I just kind of got away from it. So I do melt and pours, but I do melt and pours with all kinds of things. How you doing, Annie Janny? But we will make soap. We are going to make one more thing of candles, and then we are going to get ready for Christmas. If you celebrate it, what would you just ready? Hanukkah, Christmas, Diwali, Kwanzaa. Did I forget anything? Okay. Whatever you celebrate, we are going to get ready for that. We need to have a festive time. There's so much going on in the world that is so, I don't want to say, well, yeah, I guess I just have to say evil, okay? Every time I pick up the newspapers, somebody has shot into a crowd. Every time I pick up the newspapers or read my email or whatever, some child goes missing. There's so many things wrong in the world that right here, we have to make it right for ourselves and our family. You know what I mean? So thank you, Annie. So for the next month and up until the first week of December, then I will be on, but I will be getting things ready for my own family. Um, but I'll still be on with you almost every day. This is what I like to do. For the next month, we are going to be making nice things for our family and having fun and laughing and making eggnog and laughing. I really don't drink. I never really drank that much, but I did drink. But because I have some illnesses that we'll not speak of, but because it doesn't stop me from doing things, but there are just some things I don't do. But we are going to make. I'm going to give you my mother's secret recipe for eggnog, and I'm going to show you how to make Bailey's Irish cream. That's what I have during the holidays, and I love it. Yeah, they're great gifts, and they don't. I'm going to have everything up on my EST page. Some of the wax is up, some of the oils are up. The body butter, the shea butter is up. There'll be some other things going up. It's just going to take me a couple of more days. But my EST page is on this up above. I say go low and then my EST page, like Cashapp, all that. But we are going to make soap. We are going to make spices. We're going to make some mixes in some jars. And I have plenty of jars. And maybe, if everything works out all right, we'll make some things for ourselves. Now, in January and February and March, we are going to do winter projects. Just things to keep us busy for those people that are still working at home. Okay. I'm pulling off wax. We are going to be making some things for winter, just to keep us busy. Okay. I find that when we're busy and we're learning things and we're doing things together, that sets us apart from all the other evil things in the world. We don't think about it so much. So, anybody else have any questions or anything? If you want to know, I am going to try to come on because, like I said earlier, I got some white sheets to review. And I have a set of white sheets. And I just decided in my mind that, my mind works like that. You just have to understand that I am going to, first I was going to tie dye them. And I'm like, I don't want to sleep on tie dyed sheets. I'm sorry. Okay. And then I decided that since I have dried flowers and everything, that I was going to dye them and stencil the flowers on. So I'm going to do that while I am on with you all because I just like it. And that way we'll be learning it together because I've never done that one before. So I figured, I looked at a few YouTube people and I found one I really like. It was much easier than I thought it was going to be. So I might as well do it with you all and we can learn together. So any mistakes I make, I just make. So anybody have any questions, comments? Anybody want to sing, dance, or tell a joke? If somebody actually did tell a joke on here, it would be probably quite nice. So everybody's happy? Did I miss anybody? In the microwave. Did I miss anybody? All right. Well, I am going to say good night. God bless. I'm going to get some rest. I'm going to clean up my kitchen and get some rest. And I hope that you all will do the same. I love you all. Take care. God bless. Again, like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section. Buy me a coffee. Send me a Cashapp. Send me some love. Kisses. I don't care. Okay, I love you all. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye. Stay safe. See you in the next video. See you next Tuesday. I'll see you before that, though. Bye-bye.